This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
For listening to the Naseema Omer Show. I am Naseema Omer, your host, and we are going to continue with learning more about skincare, the second part of the truth on skincare. I'll be interviewing Ben Fuchs again, pharmacist Ben Fuchs, registered pharmacist, nutritionist, and chemist. Welcome back, Ben. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Naseema. I always love our chit-chats on the radio.
I do, too. Isn't that a great time?
It's a great time. Thank you. Yeah. It's almost as much fun as seeing you in person.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Well, it won't be long. I'll be seeing you, and we have a date in Austin, remember?
Yes, we have a date in Austin, and I might even come to the regional, I'm thinking.
Yay!
Yes. So when you got to tell me, you got to call me and give me the scoop on that.
I will give you all the scoop on that.
Okay, good.
And what Ben is referring to is the regional Youngevity event that will be held in Dallas, Texas in mid-January of this year. Okay, Ben, so last time when I interviewed you on the truth about skincare and the ingredients, the garbage that's put in it, really, you explained all
in most skincare products. Did we talk about preservatives and rubbing preservatives?
Let's talk a little about that, and I really want to focus into all your different 4 or 5 products that you have.
Don't let me ramble.
Yeah.
You got to discipline me. You got to keep me on track.
I'm
serious. Don't laugh.
I know.
I need to be kept on track.
Okay, I love it.
I ramble.
I love it. I do a good job with that. I try to anyways, right?
Okay.
I try to. Okay.
Rein me in.
I will pull you in. All right. Okay. So do talk about preservatives.
Okay, so preservatives, I always had a problem with preservatives in the laboratory because I always used to have to wear a mask and I'd have to wear gloves when I was digging into the preservatives, and the manufacturers will tell you, well, they're just tiny amounts and trace amounts, but the very nature of preservatives is to kill things. That's how they work. They kill bacteria. But there's not that much difference in killing action anyway between a bacterial cell and a skin cell, not to mention the fact that you can create changes in the cells which will ultimately lead to cancers. This has been shown, although not necessarily shown at the levels that are in skincare products. But the point is that you're rubbing these things on for years, for decades, for lifetime. It accumulates. So in my opinion as a healthcare professional is there's no way you're not going to have a toxic effect from long-term use of preservatives, which is why I never put them in my Truth Skin Health products. And they will still last for a long period of time because they're cleverly formulated, and I've been working on these formulations for 32 years, Naseema. I'm not doing this like a cosmetic chemist who's anonymous and sitting there in a laboratory making a nice white fluffy cream. I'm not doing this like a movie star to just put my name on a product or
not
even
just
a doctor.
That smells like pumpkin or strawberry or something.
I want to create changes in the skin. As a compounding pharmacist, I was working with unhealthy skin, with wounded skin, with surgical skin, with skin that needed some work, needed some help, needed some medicine, a medicinal intervention, therapeutic intervention. I wasn't dealing with foo-foo and just I want to feel nice and soft and smooth. I was dealing with healing the skin. And what I discovered was when you use ingredients that heal the skin, you will get anti-aging effects as well. When you use ingredients that heal the skin, you'll get true hydration and moisturizing effects as well. Not superficial, where you just coat the surface with wax, but true hydration effects by up-regulating the mechanisms that keep the skin soft and moist. Basically, what I discovered is there's a way you can anti-age and treat the skin in a healthful fashion using nutrients that are responsible for the healing process, specifically vitamin A and vitamin C.
Ben,
so
I tell you something?
Sure.
When we did our part 1, the truth interview, I had mentioned that I had some issues with my skin after using the Retin-A, and I had then dived into using your healing cream right away, and I must tell you, I've used it before the whole regimen, but then, of course, being human, like most, I think, I hope.
Overdid?
Well, no, I forgot, and then I move on to try different things, and I come back to it. But I use that regularly, and you're talking about how the skin feels. It feels amazing, and I did it regularly for just a week now.
Yes. And and you created real changes in the skin, not superficial. You know, Naseema, there's this trance that takes place when we put a skincare product on. We rub it on our skin, and then we rub our finger along the area where we put the product, right? And then you go, oh, that feels nice, right? That's a typical experience.
Right.
But what we don't recognize is we're not feeling our skin. We're feeling the product. You haven't done anything to the skin. You've coated it with wax, and you're rubbing your finger along the wax, and you say, oh, that feels nice. You're not feeling your skin. Do you see what I'm saying? It's this hypnotic trance. We think we're doing something to our skin, and all we're doing is feeling the wax or the oil, whatever's in the product. We're feeling the product. Mm-hmm. So with the truth, you're feeling your skin so that you get the results. Even if you lay off the product for a day or two, you still have the results.
And I'm not kidding. It feels like a baby's bottom, and I'm touching my face a lot now. Is that a good thing? That I should be touching my face.
It's hydrated. You've upregulated connective tissue. You've increased, you've improved the anti-aging profile of the skin. You've increased the collagen. You've increased the moisture factors. You've created a health change in the skin. And this, as duh as that may sound, of course I want to create health changes in my skin. Everybody will say that. That's not what the skincare business is. The skincare business, until I came up with these Truth Skin Health products, is built on superficial changes. That's what the word cosmetic means. Cosmetic is almost a synonym for superficial. What we're talking about here is really changing the texture, the quality, i.e. the health of the tissue, the organ called the skin. And when you think about it, we always say the skin is the body's largest organ, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's about time we started treating it as such. Would you ever rub wax and oil and preservative on your liver?
No.
Of course not. Would you ever rub wax and oil and preservative and surfactants and perfumes on your heart or on your lungs or on your spleen? Never. No. And we know the skin is an organ, and we say it all the time, but yet because the skin is so forgiving, so resilient, so hardy, we exploit it and take advantage of it, and nobody teaches us any better. It's not like we're doing it intentionally. The companies aren't teaching us because they don't want to create any, they don't want to kill the goose that laid the golden eggs. Right now they're selling
industry for
so much. Right now they're selling products that are 99.9% nothing. Fluff, wax, oil, preservative, water, nothing for top dollar. And nobody's telling you this. If you buy a 30-gram product, that's an ounce, a 30-gram product of a typical skincare product, of that 30 grams, 29 grams plus is nothing. Zippo for your skin. Sometimes even more. But for the most part, 90% or so, and sometimes more, is nothing for your skin. The irony is here, Naseema, you don't need a lot topically on the skin. You need vitamin C in a fatty form. You need vitamin A in its retinol form, or retinoic acid if you want to deal with a prescription. And you need some way to deliver it. That's pretty much it. 3 things. Now, you possibly want to do peels occasionally with alpha hydroxy acids, and we can talk about that some other time. I'm going to have some alpha hydroxy acid products out with my non-compete. Well, I got the non-compete, but that's expiring here soon. Yay. And so once that's out, I'm going to have some alpha hydroxys, but that's it. And that frees your medicine cabinet. That frees your bathroom cabinet. That frees your bank book and your wallet.
Tell me about
because you don't need a lot of products. And spend the money on nutrition.
And then you know what I went through, which I think, if someone is diligent about looking at the ingredients, and after learning some from you, and I'm constantly learning from you, and I need reminders. That's why, I was using it fine, and then I moved on to something else, and then I came back to it. But talking about all the things that pile up in your bathroom cabinet, little containers and all, gosh. And, I am not one for wasting things. I hate throwing things away, particularly things that I paid quite a bit for. But you know what? I had to just bite the bullet and get rid of stuff that wasn't good for me.
It's not helping you.
And not give it to somebody else, because that's not good for them either.
Yes, so it's not good for anybody, and it's not just that it's not good. It's not that it's not doing any good. It's actually doing harm if it's like most products, because of the preservatives and the fragrances and the surfactants and the emulsifiers in the product. So it's not just you're wasting your money. You're actually doing your skin, in the long term, you're doing your skin harm. And that really is the bottom line here. We have so many health strategies in our world so many strategies in our world that are supposed to be healthy for us and supposed to be good for us, and they're accelerating the aging process, and they're accelerating the disease process, and that's why we're so sick and we look so bad, even though we got more doctors and more skincare professionals and more estheticians and more products than any other culture in the history of mankind. We are simultaneously the sickest and worst looking culture. I don't know about worst looking, but we're the sickest culture in the history of mankind as well. And we're going to change that with Youngevity and with the truth.
Wow. Yes, absolutely. So, Ben, I know you have a few products out there. I love them all. I've tried about 4 or 5 of them. And the very first thing is the serum. So
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm making the Truth serum, when I'm making all my Truth products, right, in the vessels that we use, I don't clean the vessels. I let my employees and myself dig into the vessels. You know, there's always stuff on the side of the pot and the side of the vessel. I don't throw that out. That stuff is precious. I don't rinse it off. We dig into it. 'Cause, you know, you can't get it all out of the vessel, so some sticks on the side. We rub it. We put our hand in there. We rub it all over our bodies. It's precious stuff. And of all my products, they're all precious, but the one that I consider the most precious is the Truth Serum, for several reasons. Number one, it's got a super mega high concentration of vitamin C, like ridiculously high. Like nobody would ever even dream, no company would ever dream of putting that much vitamin C in a product, nearly 80%. And that's what Truth Serum is. So right off the bat, you're getting a mega dose of premium vitamin C.
So but Ben, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
And one thing that comes to my mind is these are by design put into dark bottles and a glass bottle because you want to keep it away from light and don't leave the cap uncovered because you don't want oxidation to occur, correct?
And you don't want to spill it. It's
right,
precious.
It's precious.
Precious. Every drop is precious.
And how do we use it? I wet my hand.
Let me just say, that's a good question. Let me just finish this up real quick. So you get a high dose of vitamin C. You also get cholesterol. Now, cholesterol is one of the most misunderstood and underappreciated substances in the body. It is incredibly important for good health, and it is incredibly important for skin health. It's associated with wound healing. It's associated with moisturization. The body and the skin specifically turn cholesterol into wound healing and moisturizing molecules. It is unbelievably valuable as a skincare ingredient, and nobody's using it. Well, I put it in there because I'm serious about taking care of your skin, about helping you take care of your skin. So there's also, in addition to the vitamin C, there's also cholesterol. There's also a couple of ingredients that come from, one comes from chamomile and another comes from the licorice root, not the candy, but the licorice root. Both are associated with anti-aging the surface of the skin, with lightening the skin, as well as with improving the penetration of the active materials. See, I'm a pharmacist, and I'm obsessed with delivery, with penetration. We call it delivery in the business. But really what it is, it's pulling the active ingredients to where they need to be. We'll finish up after this.
Yes. And you still love this music, Ben?
I love it, and I just looked her up, too.
Awesome. Lindsay Sterling.
Lindsay Sterling, yes.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back after this short break. Stay tuned.
How confident are you in your food storage? If it was all you had to rely on, would it sustain your family? Hard times, good times, or any time, NuManna Storable Food is the proven superior choice. Learn for yourself what happened when one man ate only NuManna Storable Food for an entire month. Online at PowerPrepper.com. That's PowerPrepper.com. Experience the NuManna difference.
American-made food stores I love to eat. Yum!
My computer is so slow, it's making me crazy.
I used to have that problem.
Did you quit using a computer, or did you buy a new one?
No, I called Geeks On Site. They made an appointment to visit my home and showed up the same day.
You mean they didn't ask you to bring your computer to a shop? That's what happened when I called a support company.
Geeks On Site can go to your home or business or even repair your computer online. They have 24/7 emergency service.
If you are having problems with your PC or Mac, call Geeks On Site, 1-800-591-1682. Our friendly certified computer repair repair experts are available 24/7. Call now for a free diagnosis. 1-800-591-1682. Data recovery, virus removal, and maintenance for all laptops, desktops, printers, and networks. That's Geeks on Site for friendly, certified computer repair experts available 24/7 over the phone or in your home or business. Just call 1-800-591-1682. That's 1-800-591-1682. 1-800-591-1682.
Why be held hostage by your wireless carrier for 2 years? What if you had no contract, no activation fees, no hidden costs, tracking, tracing, harvesting customer data, or draconian gimmicks? All on America's largest 4G LTE, GSM, and Sprint networks. Introducing Pix Wireless. Activate your Sprint, AT&T, or unlock GSM phones with Pix and choose from an arsenal of monthly plans or build your own. Starting at only $2.99 per month. Get connected now. Call or click 1-866-205-9513 or PixWireless.com, spelled PIXWireless.com. Pick Pix and get connected today.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas, is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Hello again. My name is Gary Clark. I'm the actor who's turning 80 in August who played the part of Steve on the 1960s Western TV series, The Virginian. Now, those of you who've suffered the side effects of prescribed medicines know what I'm talking about. And those of you who have watched the devastating effects that worrying about you has had on your loved ones. And what I shared a few months ago is only part of the story. I neglected to mention how One World Whey protein powder has affected my life. Now, I realize this is not dinner table conversation, but here goes anyway. One World Whey solved my irregularity. I've been plagued with constipation for years, and I thought it would be that way for the rest of my life. 3 weeks on One World Whey set me on a new path. That was 5 months ago, and I haven't been irregular since. Will it work the same way for you? I don't know. It worked for me.
Call 888-988-3325 or visit oneworldwhey.com. That's oneworld, WHEY.com.
A lot can happen in 6 seconds. A rodeo ride, a dramatic basketball win, and the world record holder can solve a Rubik's Cube. 6 seconds is how long it takes for an 18-wheeler traveling at a safe speed to come to a complete stop. And in those 6 seconds, that truck will travel the length of 2 football fields. So please, give them room. Never cut in front of a large truck for any reason. Our roads, our responsibility. Learn more at sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Welcome back, and thank you for listening to the Naseema Omer Show, produced by Genesis Communication Network. You can always reach me by an email or a voice message left at my phone, and that number would be 877-279-9422, or through email on my website, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com. I'm talking with Ben Fuchs today. We are conversing, and he is educating us on all the truth about skincare products. Ben, just before we went on break, you were emphasizing the importance of cholesterol being in the product.
Yes, cholesterol is a powerful skin healing ingredient, which is kind of ironic in our culture where we have become entranced or bamboozled by this idea that cholesterol is some evil chemical. I mean, you're a layperson, and I know you've been in the health business now for a little bit, but as a layperson, Naseema, what is your impression of the word cholesterol when you hear it?
Well, typically people hear cholesterol and they freak out
right?
Because media and we've been kind of brainwashed to understand that is something that's not good for you, and we just need a little bit, even though our brains are made mostly of cholesterol.
It's unspeakably important. It is the molecule of movement and dynamism in the body. It's the molecule of healing and health in the body. It's the molecule that not only is responsible for improving for supporting neural conduction in the brain for brain health, it's important for the health of every single one of the cells of the body. And this idea of suppressing cholesterol, and I don't want to digress, you're supposed to keep me on track here.
Yep, that's right.
This idea of suppressing cholesterol is ludicrous, but in terms of what we're talking about here today, it's very functional and very valuable as a topical skincare ingredient, and I use it in our True Serum. And then the True Serum also has, before we went to break, we were talking about the
application of it.
Well, I was talking about the licorice and the chamomile extract, which have anti-aging properties and then help support transdermal penetration. Before we went to break, we were talking about how pharmacists are obsessed with delivery, with getting the medicine to where it needs to be. It's not enough to take a drug, for example. You've got to make sure the drug gets to your liver. And in skincare, it's not enough just to put something on your skin. You've got to make sure that it gets to where it needs to be.
Now, to all the million layers.
Well, there's not a million, but there's a lot. There's multiple layers, and yes, it has to get into the deeper layers of the skin. So I always include ingredients in my products that support the delivery of the active material, and that's all True Serum has in it: is cholesterol, vitamin C, a little bit of extract from chamomile and licorice, and then transdermal delivery ingredients. 5 ingredients total. No preservative, fragrance, filler, wax, or oil or silicone or water or any of that stuff. But here's the deal, and you raised a very good point, Naseema, the application. The application is important. If you can take your product and stick your hand in it and rub it all over your skin, and it doesn't matter how you apply the product, that alone tells you you're dealing with fluff. You're dealing with foo-foo. You're not dealing with medicine. Because when it comes to medicine, when it comes to effects, and I'm using the word medicine as effectiveness, when you're dealing with effectiveness and medicine and things that are changing the constituency of the body or of the skin, it's important that you pay attention to how you dose yourself. So you don't go to the doctor and get a prescription for antihypertensive medicine or calcium channel blockers or antibiotics and just pop open the bottle and swallow 20 pills. You don't even swallow 5 pills or 2 pills. You do it just as directed. You take 1 pill every 8 hours, even if you have to get up in the middle of the night to do it. That's how important the application of the medicine is. Likewise with the skin. If you have an active product or an effective product with active ingredients, how you apply that product is critical. And this is the hardest thing that I have to explain when it comes to my products, is that you have to apply them strategically. That is, you only use 1 or 2 drops, maybe 3 drops of the True Serum. You only use a pea-size amount of my Truth Bomb. You don't need more. It's not going to hurt you if you use more. It's just going to be a waste if you use more, because the body can't handle that. Or it can't absorb that much. The skin can't absorb that much. So you'll be wasting it. It's not going to hurt you. You'll be wasting it. Then you always want to apply the products on damp skin. That is after you wash your face. And this is also very important. For one thing, the pores are open when the skin is damp. Your pores are open after you wash your face, so you get better penetration. For another thing, the mixture of the water and the product creates a chemical product or chemical substance called an emulsion, which further increases the penetration of the active material.
So Ben.
Let me just say one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing. There's a resistance to using product on damp skin that I discovered, that I noticed. People are
it's different. It feels different. We'll continue when we come back. Well, stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick short break. I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer Radio Show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day. Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, the Mineral Doctor. You've heard me talk about 90 for life for years. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 fatty acids. You may not know this, that I've actually designed Arthrodex for animals. That's right. Your pets need 90 for life, too. Get this essential pet product by calling 877-279-9422. That's 877-279-9422. Again, 877-279-9422.
Kiss your credit card debt goodbye. I'm Pharmacist Keith. Dr. Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy, and myself want to show you how to achieve financial peace, creating an extra income that will last for years to come by joining Dr. Wallach's crusade, spreading his message of better health. To learn more, visit radio.recordedvideo.com. That's radio.recordedvideo.com, radio.recordedvideo.com, or call 866-257-3105 for a recorded message.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll-free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
Honey, what is that in your CPAP mask?
Oh, that's just my mold collection.
Oh, gross. And what is that?
What, that bacteria colony right there?
Yeah, cool, huh? Okay, CPAP users, admit it. You're not always as careful about cleaning your system as you should be. Unfortunately, a dirty mask and hose can make you sick, respiratory infections, allergy attacks, and more. But now there's an easy way to protect yourself. SoClean.com has released the world's first and only automated CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. It kills 99.9% of CPAP germs in minutes. For a limited time, you can try it risk-free for 30 days. Just call 1-800-944-1065. SoClean is hands-free. Just pop in your mask, close the lid, and presto, your CPAP comes out clean and fresh in minutes. Don't let germs wreak havoc on your health. Call in the next 10 minutes for your risk-free trial. 1-800-944-1065. That's 1-800-944-1065.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh, no. We'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym. Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors. Maybe a living room. Oh, no, wait. A family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
4 reasons for 4 seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-848-6333. That's 800-848-6333.
To the Naseema Omer Show. Be sure to visit truthtreatments.com. truthtreatments.com for Ben's products and information. He has a lot of good information out on there. And his Facebook page on Truth Treatments is called The Truth with Ben. The Truth with Ben on Facebook. Also, the phone number to call on anything to order Truth Treatment products is 866-280-5545. 866-280-5545. No worries if you didn't get that down. Just send me a note through my website, NaseemaOmer.com, and I'll get back to you. And pretty soon on my website will be a link to truthtreatments.com, and I'll provide you with a specific promo code. When you use that code, you will get a special discount on Truth Treatment products. Ben, just before we went on a break, you were explaining about the application. I just want to say one thing. You know, the damp piece. Damp skin. I tell you, it is a weird feeling applying stuff on damp skin, and it's something one must get accustomed to. At least I had to. And then any excess that I have, other than, I put it on my face, my neck, and also what is that, décolleté or whatever?
Décolleté.
Décolleté.
Very pretty. I love that word. I love saying that.
Décolleté. And I still have more, then I'll just put it on my arms. I don't want to be wasteful.
Exactly. Feet. And, it's great for your feet, for hard skin on your feet. Your callus on your feet. Great for your feet. The retinol, by the way, is also great on your feet. Yeah. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that. Thank you. But here's
let me just say this thing about damp skin, though.
Okay, but what do we wash our face with? Anything in particular?
Well, I like coconut oil and aloe. That's my favorite face wash. Now, I'm going to have when I have my new products coming out in July, I'll have some cleansers. But I like aloe and coconut oil.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing on damp skin, and I didn't know this until my friends and some of my customers started telling me. There's a resistance to diluting the product with the water in your face. And people they think that the product will get weakened. It won't. It will penetrate deeper, and it will be more effective. So don't think that you're going to dilute the product with the moisture on your face. After you wash your face, don't dry it. Your face should be wet. That's when you apply your Truth Serum, Truth Balm, Truth Omega-6 Healing Cream, and the retinol. And you'll notice that you don't need...
In that order?
No, not necessarily in that order. Truth Serum is usually, I recommend Truth Serum because it's so light. I recommend it more for the morning and the daytime. And then Truth Balm, I recommend at night because it's a little heavier. Omega-6 Healing Cream for healing, obviously, or also just general moisturization.
But and over the serum.
Over the serum. And then also the retinol is once a week or twice. Some people use it twice a week. Some people use it 3 times a week. At night. It's best to use the retinol at night. Always massage the product in. You do not want to feel product. If you can feel product on your skin, that's product that's not having an effect. That's not doing anything. So you want to rub it in, massage it in real well. And this is another thing people are told, and unfortunately so, that it's not a good idea to massage things into the skin or to massage the skin. It's actually a great thing to massage the skin, especially after you have an active product, because the massage process itself not only supports the penetration, and it's all about penetration, it's all about delivery. The massage process itself not only supports delivery, but check this out, Naseema. Do you know that the collagen and the connective tissue production is stimulated by massage? When you rub your skin, you're actually stimulating the connective tissue and driving the production forward.
Very interesting.
So even without the product, you'll get more connective tissue. But with vitamin C and vitamin A, and you're massaging it in, you'll amplify the connective tissue stimulating effect.
So, Ben, I have a couple of things to say, and, correct me if I'm mistaken. So here's the tendency. Because, if one may think, okay, it's water, if your product is coming towards the end of the bottle, end of the container, and there's just a little bit in the container. Do not add the water to your container, because that's what actually activates the product.
Yeah,
so you kind of mess it up.
Yes,
right?
That'll destabilize the product. Never add water into the product. That will destabilize it. It'll break it down.
So you won't be cutting a step or making it more efficient by adding water and then applying it to you.
Hopefully nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
No,
or at the end of the container, put some in and shake to get the last drop out.
Maybe
like
that one time, maybe for one dose, but I wouldn't leave it in there.
Right.
It's not a good idea.
And then
Yeah.
Sorry. And then the other thing is about the massage and application and, kind of triggering, waking up those things is how I think about it.
That's very good.
But, for the face, there are certain motions, how you go clockwise, anti-clockwise. Do you have that chart on your...
No, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. No,
because I've always been told, don't pull and tug on your skin because you'll get more wrinkles this way.
No, in fact, you'll get less wrinkles. In fact, you'll get less because the pulling will stimulate the connective tissue and will stimulate more connective tissue. The pulling's good.
I just thought of a great business idea. I need to open a little boutique like a puller thing.
Skin puller, Naseema Skin Puller. We need a new name, but maybe that might work.
Oh, too funny. Anyway, go on. So we've got a little bit of time, and so we can talk about all the products. Anything more on the Truth Serum then?
No, that's what all I want to talk about with Truth Serum, but I want to talk about the retinol, retinol 5%. Retinol is incredibly important, but very, very problematic, and this is why you don't see a lot of retinol products on the market, and if you see them, they have very low concentrations of retinol. Even if you were to go to a department store or salon or a dermatologist's office, you're not going to get a very high concentration of retinol, typically 1%. I think I saw a 2% product on the market, like one product somewhere with 2%. The reason is, there's two reasons for this. Number one, retinol breaks down very quickly in the jar, in the bottle. And so the more retinol you have, the faster it breaks down and the more dramatic is the breakdown. So it'll turn brown and it'll make the product real yucky. And so companies don't want to mess around with that, so they'll put very low doses. The second problem with retinol is if your product is not formulated correctly or intelligently, retinol can be very distressing and disturbing on the skin. It really jacks up the production of connective tissue and causes a breakdown or stimulates the exfoliation or the breakdown of the dead cells on the surface. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. But because it can be it can do it so intensely, people will get irritation and redness, and companies don't want to mess around with that. So what I did with retinol, and I've been working with retinoic acid as a pharmacist now for 32 years. It's one of the first things I started working with when I graduated pharmacy school. Even in pharmacy school, I worked with retinoic acid, and I was always blown away. By the way, that's the active ingredient in Retin A, and it's the technical name for activated vitamin A, retinoic acid. And I've been using it for a long time. It's irritating.
5%, right?
Well, hang on. I was going to get to that. I was using retinoic acid in the pharmacy. You need a prescription for retinoic acid. Got tremendous benefits from it, but it required a prescription and a visit to the dermatologist's office. So I decided I was going to use something that was not quite as potent as retinoic acid, called retinol. Retinol has many of the same benefits of retinoic acid, although it's not as intense as retinoic acid, that is the prescription strength, but it's 100 times weaker. So when you go to the doctor or the pharmacy and you get your Retin A, the most typical strength is 0.05% retinoic acid. That's pretty much the standard effective dose, 0.05%. Because retinol is 100 times weaker than retinoic acid. In order to get the same potency, I had to do a 5%. 5% is 100 times stronger or more concentrated than 0.05. Do you get that? Did that make sense?
That makes sense. Because, here's the thing, Ben, too, is the prescription Retin A, or they call it generically just Retin A, right?
They call it the generic name now is tretinoin.
Tretinoin, that's right. It's so super expensive.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, it is.
It's so super expensive. So what I did is I created an equally potent form of vitamin A in the retinol form. It's 100 times more vitamin A activity than retinoic acid to make up for the 100 times weaker strength of retinol. So it's about equipotent. But because I don't have any preservatives or emulsifiers or fragrances or anything that's going to cause your skin any irritation, it is much less irritating than Retin A. So you get the same potency with much less irritation. Now, you don't want to overuse it still because it's active, but you get much less irritation. And on top of all of that, Naseema, you get a big dose, and I mean a big dose, of vitamin C, fat-soluble vitamin C. So not only do you get a far superior product to the prescription product, not only are you getting 100% active and functional ingredients, so a jar of my retinol 5% will last you 6 months. Not only do you get no preservatives or fragrances or fillers or wax or water or emulsifiers or anything that can hurt your skin, but you also get a big dose of vitamin C.
Wonderful. Thanks for formulating this for us. Seriously.
I did it because I wanted people to have what I was using, Naseema.
Now you know why you're my favorite pharmacist.
Oh, you're sweet.
You want to keep me young forever.
Well, you're already beautiful, so now we just got to keep you young forever. So young and beautiful is good. So here's the thing, though. These concepts that I put out and that I'm leveraging with these products are concepts that I've been using myself. The products are products that I've been using myself for 30 years. And I've been giving to my friends for 30 years, giving to my loved ones, giving to my mom. Because I knew that this is how you got to treat your skin. I've been in the business now since 1987. Mm-hmm. I knew what the skincare business was. Sorry, since 1983. I knew what the skincare business was, and I knew how to make the skin look beautiful. So that's what I was doing for myself, and that's what I was doing for my friends. And I was simply, when I sold my last company, I decided, you know what? I'm going to provide these products to everybody. And so you, Naseema, your friends, people you know and love can have the same benefits as people that I know and love and people and myself in terms of anti-aging the skin, healing the skin, truly hydrating and softening the skin and making the skin look better, younger, and younger and anti-aged.
Wow, wonderful. I'm so grateful to you for doing that, Ben, because I do love your products. I really do.
Thank you, Naseema.
Yep. And there was one thing that just flew past my head. What was it that I was going to ask you about?
It'll fly back.
It'll fly back in.
It'll fly back like a little birdie returning to home.
Yeah, oh, yes, I remember.
I told you it was flying back.
The retinol A. Now, is that okay?
No, wait a minute. That's a combination of two things. You mean retin-A or you mean retinol?
Retinol.
Okay.
Yeah, my enunciation's kind of off there. Retinol.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
That also can be applied on the neck and that fancy word, right?
The décolleté.
Yay! Right? It can be put anywhere?
The décolleté, you got to be a little bit careful because it's such thin skin. But theoretically, yes. But you do want to be a little bit careful because the skin is so thin on that chest area.
So to avoid the eye area.
I would avoid the eye area with retinol, and especially the eyelid. I had somebody using it on the eyelid a couple of weeks ago, and there's no real connective tissue in the eyelid to stimulate. The way the retinol works, I should tell you, it affects two major layers of the skin. It affects the surface of the skin, which is called the epithelia, or the surface, we'll just call it, and it softens and smooths the surface and removes dark spots off the surface by stimulating exfoliation, which is always a good thing. And there's my beautiful music.
Yeah, there's the music. I love it. I'm so glad you researched Lindsay Sterling. She's amazing.
Awesome.
She's awesome. She travels all over.
Yes.
Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business, so make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the Internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-831-0771 now. That's 800-831-0771 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-831-0771 to learn more. 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Injury Help Desk is responsible for this advertisement. Principal office, Las Vegas, Nevada. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention heartburn drug users. If you or a loved one has taken Nexium, Prevacid, or Prilosec to treat heartburn, acid reflux, or indigestion, and suffered serious kidney damage, chronic kidney disease, or kidney failure, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Studies from the JAMA Internal Medicine indicate a significant increased risk of acute and chronic kidney disease from taking proton pump inhibitors. inhibitors. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with kidney failure or chronic kidney disease after taking Nexium, Prevacid, or Prilosec to treat heartburn, acid reflux, or indigestion, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Act now. Time is limited to file a claim. For a free consultation and free information, call Injury Help Desk now. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-225-8944. That's 800-225-8944. Again, 800-225-8944. Call now.
Will the government protect your family from Iran and North Korea's newest weapon, EMP? We buy guns to protect ourselves, home, health, and car insurance for accidents. Maybe you also have food storage. But how would you keep your refrigerator running in a long-term EMP blackout? Using tested military designs, the Solarc EMP-hardened solar generator protects and powers your critical appliances for years without burying items underground or wrapping them in aluminum foil. Unlike other preps, Solarc is used every day to help offset your electric bill automatically. Visit PortableSolarLLC.com to learn how easily expandable the system is. Solarc is the most affordable and powerful solution on the market. The whole system even fits in the back of a pickup or SUV and can install in less than an hour. See for yourself why Solarc beats other off-grid systems at PortableSolarLLC.com. Don't wait for the government. Go to PortableSolarLLC.com to learn why Solarc is energy insurance for your family.
Lifetime Graze 100% grass-fed beef has the health benefits you seek. When compared to conventional beef, it offers good fats while virtually eliminating the bad. That's the result of cattle who never eat grain, ever. Rich in antioxidants, including vitamin E, C, beta-carotene, and CLA. No artificial hormones, antibiotics, or other drugs. For all our fresh, non-cooked products with only 100% grass-fed beef, go to MidasResources.com. Use voucher code GCN to get 30% off your order. MidasResources.com or find us on Facebook.
Winter has just begun, and are you already tired of being cold? How would you like to never be cold again? This is Dale with Fortress Clothing, and I'm here to tell you, you will never be cold again with Fortress. If you're tired of freezing your butt off, elk hunting, sitting in a tree stand, deer hunting, winter camping, fishing, ice fishing, no longer fear the cold. If you snowmobile, ski, snowboard, get Fortress. Sledding with the kids, shoveling the walks, shopping, or if you or your spouse get cold feet at home, get Fortress. If you're stuck outside working in the cold or find yourself in an emergency situation, get our winter bug-out bag, and you will never be cold again. Fortress is the answer, so quit complaining and go to FortressClothing.com. It's a mid-layer garment that goes with anything you want to wear. Enter coupon code RADIO and get 20% off any item. Go now while we still have inventory. FortressClothing.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you have the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Welcome back. Thank you for listening to the Naseema Omer Show. You can always listen to the show again and again and share the recorded file called Archive Files with your friends and family, or listen to it again yourself. You will also find it on my YouTube channel called the Naseema Omer Show and enjoy it that way. If you have questions, reach me at NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, and I will get the information to you. Now, Ben's website, direct website, is called TruthTreatments.com. TruthTreatments.com. The number there is 866-280-5545. 866-280-5545, and find his group page on Facebook called The Truth with Ben. The Truth with Ben on Facebook. And you are if you're just tuning in now, you are catching the last segment of our interview today on part 2 on truth about skincare. Ben, tell a little bit.
Let me
just
finish this real quick, because we're saying there's two areas where vitamin A works: the surface, to exfoliate and smooth the skin surface and to remove dark spots and to improve to reduce the production or formation of blemishes, and then it works at the connective tissue level underneath to stimulate the production of collagen and elastin and moisture factors, as well as blood vessels to improve oxygenation of the skin. So it works at two levels, both of which have an impact, a positive impact on the health and the appearance of the skin. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's totally fine. You know, Ben, you always dive in if I've missed something or haven't given you enough time or anything. And I want to add, I know you mentioned this earlier, but I do want to add that once you buy a jar or a container or whatever, you know, it will last you a good solid 6 months. So trust, Ben, trust me, I've tried it, because I'm the kind who was like, I need to put a little bit more. I don't feel it all over, blah, blah, blah. No, you need just 1 to 3 drops of the serum and just a little pea size of any of those other balms and creams that he's talked about, and it will last you a good solid 6 months. No matter don't tell me your face is big, my face is small, so I need more, or I need less. I am not going to buy that, right, Ben?
Most of us have the same amount of skin. Even if you have a bigger face, you have the same amount of skin. You don't want it. You know, I know, because we're conditioned to think more is better. Always, right. We always think that. Right. It doesn't work that way. It's not going to hurt you. Right. Although if you put too much retinol, you may get a little bit of more skin flaking and peeling than you want. But it's not going to hurt you. It's just going to be a waste, and you don't want to waste it. It's precious. Right. The stuff is precious.
Let's talk a little about the Truth Bomb.
Okay, I love the Truth Bomb. The Truth Bomb has substance to it. Some people like that substance, as opposed to a serum. The Truth Bomb has a substance to it because the active ingredient is entrapped in what I call my transdermal delivery matrix. And this is a system of molecules called esters, which I put together many years ago, and I've been using in my prescription formulations for many years, that has improves the penetration of the active materials. It's what we call in the business a delivery aid. In other words, it aids or supports the delivery of the active materials. And that's all that's in the Truth Bomb, my transdermal delivery matrix and vitamin C. Transdermal delivery matrix and vitamin C. It's basically a delivery system for vitamin C. Now, I should also tell you, we didn't mention this, and I didn't want to confuse the issue, but I also use in all my products something called fullerenes. And fullerenes are a very high-tech molecule that supports the delivery. It's part of the transdermal delivery matrix, and it also has anti-aging effects on its own. Fullerenes are not used in very many skincare products, although you'll see them in some super mega high-end products. But in the future, I'm predicting you will start to see fullerenes in products because they're so darn effective, especially.
What is it?
They're amazing. They're little chemical structures that literally look like balls, spheres. Mm-hmm. They're a chemical structure that's shaped like a sphere, and the sphere is hollow in the middle. And when you combine the sphere, the fullerene sphere, with an active material, the fullerene sphere acts like a little delivery bubble that pulls the active material into the lower levels of the skin.
So can I think of it as a time-release thing in the Truth Bomb?
Kind of, sort of. You know what I like to think of it as? Are we out of time?
Yeah, we're out of time.
I like to think of it real quick, if I could say this, like the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz. Remember how she traveled in a bubble?
Yes.
Do you remember the Good Witch came in a bubble?
And so that's why it's in the Truth Bomb to be used at night. Okay, wonderful. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll catch you next week, Saturday or Sunday program. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Naseema. Good to talk to you.
I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer Radio Show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day.
This is Ben Gordon, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, Power Swabs is the answer. In 5 minutes, you'll see 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. There's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes, and you're done. To try Power Swabs, call 1-800-290-8480. Your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free. 1-800-290-8480. That's 1-800-290-8480.
There is an affordable alternative to the high cost of healthcare that offers freedom from insurance while providing compliance with the Obamacare individual mandate. Imagine having access to quality, affordable healthcare that allows you the freedom to choose your doctor and hospital. Members can share up to 100% of necessary medical expenses, including some alternative treatments. Find out how you and your family can contain healthcare costs without giving up your freedom. Go to libertyoncall.org. That's libertyoncall.org.